Hello everybody, this is Crow's Text Master. Welcome back to another episode of Crow's Newsletter. This week is going to be very fulfilling, if that's the right word. But let's start. Start off the the show. Uh, Pretty much this whole week, there's no movie release, no cons, just games. All games this week, and you're not gonna be surprised with a little bit of research how many games I was able to find. Now, I'm going to close to the mic, adjusting. That's better. So let's start with April 7th. Dark Souls 2: Scholar of the First Sins. It's gonna be released, pretty much a re-release of Dark Souls on modern consoles. So that's pretty much what they're doing. They're doing re-releases at the moment, which is not bad, but they need to start coming with some new ideas, and there's plenty of ideas out there. I know. You hear like some DS uploading and doing something, but I know, obviously, a nice re-release is not bad. You know, I wouldn't when I thought, oh, cool, nice release. But now it's getting to the point like that's all they care about, re-releases and helping getting popular games, and just doing them over in a higher quality. Which is, it's okay, but you can't do that forever. Then it's just the same thing, just HD. And you're not making people gonna not buy it because they're just gonna play the older version. Okay, but this actually, but let's continue about what this. When you buy Dark Souls 2, the Scholar of the First Sin, you get all the DLC, like 3 DLCs automatically. So if you have the DLC, you want to play Dark Souls 2, and you want to get the DLC, this is your chance to get the full entertainment at higher quality. I will list up the pricing, and it's for the PS4 and Xbox One, it is $60, and for the PS3 and 360, it is $40. So depending what your mood is at the moment, you could go for either one. Personally, I wouldn't mind going for $60 if I had a Xbox One or PS4. HD quality. Really enjoyment. Just have it, so you don't have to go back to the older consoles. But here you PS3, you still want to play Dark Souls. $40 just as good. You're not really losing much. I don't think you're even losing too much quality at all. Just a little bit of like game limitations, the console limitations, but nothing that will hinder your gaming experience. Also, let's see, Etran Mystery Dungeon for the 3DS. I saw this. I myself was very interested in this game. I want to say, what is this, right? When I say, oh, Etran Mystery Dungeon, it sounds like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And it's funny thing, it's exactly like Pokemon, like Mystery Dungeon. You have a party, you go on and do dungeons, but instead of like collecting, you kind of it's already like a 4-player kind of deal, and you can change your classes. It's kind of like a revamp of more like classic stuff. They're doing little things different to each class, so it's really nice. So I looked at it. The quality looks amazing. It looks good for me. And I wouldn't mind spending the $40 costing. So that's nice. Also, the Tower of Guns for all consoles, for Xbox One, PS4, PS3, and PC. It is pretty much like Borderlands, like the Borderlands animation FPS style. But the cool part is the levels are randomized every time you play through it. So this game is no longer based off memorizing muscle memory. It's based off skill and how fast you can adapt in the level. So right now it's pretty good. I looked at it. It looks very interesting. I wouldn't mind playing it, but I'm not really an FPS kind of guy. I mean, I do play FPS. Some FPS I wouldn't mind playing, but other than not so much. I do play Call of Duty, but I like to play, it's nothing too hard. I like playing online just a little bit, just some team deathmatch, but nothing like competitive. It's just fun. But this game is worth $15, so it's nothing too bad. Nothing out of the pocket. Nice shooter. You're interested in a good shooter. Let me see. Next is April 9th. There's nothing happening in 8th, but there's happening in 9th. and it's for the Wii U. You must go to eShops, or it's something it's a downloadable game. It is called Affordable Space Adventure. Pretty much you're going around in 2D scroller, you know, and surviving with your junky spaceship and surviving. It's like a puzzle side scroller. It's like a puzzle mostly. Well, it's very interesting, you know. It's very interesting, caught my eyes, but personally I wouldn't get it. It is worth $20. So that game better be good if you're gonna pay $20 for Nintendo. Not to be mean at you. You've been, you know, slacking off a little bit actually, you know what I'm saying? Nothing was great. This is probably your worst on console than the Visual Boy. Well, that's it for April 9th. April 10th. Death Synchronicity. I'm gonna butcher that. Death Synchronicity. Tomorrow comes today. I'll probably just shoot the title in there. For the PC, there is a demo out there you can play. It's being released. I don't know how much it is for the thing. If it's, I couldn't find anything about it, but it is being released. And it's a click and point game. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I mean, I'm in some games. I'm into that click and point, but I'm not into too many of them. And the art style is very interesting, very interesting. If you really want to give that a shot, play the demo before you buy the whole thing. If you want to be in it. And also that day, everybody's what they're waiting for after a while is Xenoblade Chronicles for the 3D. Pretty much for the Wii, but for the 3D now. It is meant for the new 3DS, showing the possibilities for it. So the game does come out $40, and I already seen trailers of it in demo gameplay, and it looks amazing, just like the Wii on the 3DS. Probably a little bit slightly more refined. Actually, about a little downgrade actually, but beautiful at the end though, just beautiful. And ooh, I missed something for the 7th actually. Yep, I missed something for the 7th. Let me go back for the 7th, because Bastion on the PS4 is now, and if you're a PS Plus member, you get it for free. If not, $15. So, and that's a good game, I heard. So that's happening on that's happening on the 7th, and that's also happening on Xenoblade happening on the 10th. And that's pretty much it. That's all the game releases, and I have to be saying that it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games this week. You know, if you're a real game fanatic, you will get them all, but that's a little bit too much money. You know, you can get Bastion free if you're a PS Plus member, but nice try getting all the games. Personally, if I have to pick, you know, the games I will probably get, I like Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls 1. I'm still playing it. You know, really hard. I love it. It's good. It's a big thing. But I wouldn't get Dark Souls 2 because you know, that's a little too much for me. Echan Mystery Dungeon, good. Let's say that. I want to say that if I'm done with the other games, I wouldn't mind getting it. You know, or I would just get Pokemon Dungeon. I like Pokemon better. But you know, you don't want something outside but the same style, go for it. Now, Death Synchronicity, like I said, I am not a point and click. Only very few games, and I can't think of which games, but very few. But I'm definitely if I had the money, I'll definitely go for the Xenoblade on the 3. I would love to continue the adventure on the go. Tower Guns, not my favorite. Like I said, not very FPS kind of guy, but you know. But I was thinking about doing the Affordable Space Adventure. You know, $20, and I see some of that gameplay. You know, looks something really relaxing, not something, you know, competitive, but something that really make your mind think, but let you know relax at the same time. So pretty much Nintendo wins this round. But if I had to choose anything that wasn't Nintendo, I'd probably pick Bastion if I had a thing. Cause I've seen some of that gameplay today. I love the art style. So let's talk about what's happening this week. I am doing no longer is just Summon Night each week. It is now one episode of Donkey Kong Country and one episode of Summon Night. I am gonna get Summon Night out on Tuesday, and I would like to say around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. U.S. Central, and get some Summer Night on Tuesday, 1 p.m. Central, U.S. 1 p.m. U.S. Central, and Donkey Kong Country on Thursday on 1 p.m. U.S. Central. So if you're interested in one of those games, I know right now, last week I did it, so why didn't do the game? Because I was able to do it because I was so excited that I had it. Now I need to reorganize my schedule a little bit more. And right now my job's a little funky. I can't really predict my job. It looks like I have a few days extra, and I'm gonna try to use the free days I have to post YouTube videos, and use days I do work to relax, or make more YouTube videos or something like that, because I don't get home till like late, guys. But that'd be it. That'd be everything, guys. The other channels are in progress at the moment. But I'll let you know next week. And this crow's gotta fly. Bye bye.